Hey, what's going on, brother? Peace to you. Hope you blessed. Hope you standing solid out there. Hope you being strong even when it get tough for you. You feel me? But what today I want to do something. I want to just give you a little mental value, give you a little mental asset. All right, something that's not going to depreciate in your mind, something that's not going to lose value, but you can apply it and it can bless you. All right. So today, I just want to remind you of why you have to know the balance of giving up on yourself, man. And there ain't no balance in giving up on yourself, but this is the thing. Like, sometimes you can give up on yourself, all right? And the aspect of, I was listening to this guy named Myron. He's a wealthy man, but he was just talking about some principles that he has learned in business. But one of the principles that he mentioned was, a lot of times people start is what stopped them from getting to a place. Brother, you gotta go. You gotta start. You feel me? If you never start, you ain't gonna never get nowhere. And that just come with the rule. That's one of the laws of nature. That's one of the laws of existence. If you don't ever start, you will never get anywhere. And like I was saying on the previous video, you can either settle for, I'm willing to risk not getting nowhere and possibly getting somewhere, versus risking not getting nowhere at all and not getting nowhere at all because you never did anything. If you try, you at least gonna get further than what you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Or didn't even put the mind to doing. You know what I'm saying? So just get active, man. Get to it. Next thing I want to talk about is just knowing your value. All right? Value is a measurement, and it's the measurement of worth to something. All right? You put the scale up to it and you tell it, hey, on this measurement of worth, this value is the equation of what it comes out to. All right? So look, bro, let me let you know something right now. There's not a soul on the earth that can value what's inside of you outside of the creator like you. Because you have to be the one that bring it out. People can aid, people can help, people can get you up, get you going, but you gotta be the one to keep it going. And that's why you gotta appreciate those around you that keep you going. But all I'm saying is, even if they get you going, you gotta start seeing the value in yourself to bring it forth. You feel me? That's empowerment. You feel me? This is why this channel is called Dear Damn Crown Thinking, man. Because at the end of the day, a crown is a symbol of what authority you hold. It's a symbol of the dominion that's under you. And it's going back to the principle that's mentioned in the scripts, right? In the scripts, it says that it specifically brings up that the kingdom is within you. So how can you get to your full potential if everything inside of you is about doubt? It's not okay. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not okay. Because at the end of the day, the person that's gonna suffer the most from that is gonna be you. And it may be on a time and in a day that you might not think about it. It's gonna come back around. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to encourage you, number one, to just see value in yourself. See value in who you are. See value in what you can do. See value in how you can help people. You know what I'm saying? There was a time period in my life where I overthought when it came down to doing stuff like this. Now it's like second nature. And sometimes I might have days where it's like, man, I don't feel like doing that. But I love it. Because if it's one person that gets something out of this, man, I'm happy. Because it's showing me that the person that I've become, the mindset that I've developed, the time that I put into this is going to help. It's going to bless my children. It's going to bless those that are a part of me. It's going to bless everybody, anybody that come in my journey. I surely believe that everything I'm a part of, I can make it better. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that I believe. And because I believe this about myself, I naturally do it. That ain't to put no weight or throw weight about myself. But I'm telling you this because you can do that. This is not a me thing. This is a law of nature. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So I'm going to read a little section from a book that I got. All right. In this section, it says, If you don't know your purpose, discover it now. Without a conscious life purpose, a man is totally lost, drifting, adapting to events rather than creating events. Without knowing his life's purpose, a man's life is weakened, impotent existence. All right? So, this is important, man. It says in this particular chapter that the core of your life is your purpose. As a man, you know, and when you start to see it like that, like it opens you up to a whole different level of thinking. This is why, you know, we used to have fathers and elders and people in our life, your grandma praying over you, you know what I'm saying, and hoping that you just get it. You know, everybody might have grandma here and there where your grandma is like real deep about praying over your life, covering your life. But most of the time you listen to them prayers is around purpose. That the Most High would just keep that child. But let's bring it back in, because again, we don't realize how much power we got. Sometimes we look at the power, we look at what look like you get so focused on, man, I'm in this position in my life, or things going like this, or I ain't been able to get this, or I ain't been able to get that. The whole time though, the change is in your hand. How much more powerful you think you would be and feel to know that you started making the change, and then changes start happening in your life. Things start getting better. You're going to feel a lot more powerful then on the latter end versus somebody just giving it to you. Why? Because you then going to learn the principle that when you start, you start. When you change, your situation change. You can't put something in and not get it back. That's a principle of life, brother. Know your value. Next book. It says know your value, know your worth, then add tax. Tax that thing. You feel me? But the thing about knowing your worth, knowing your value, and knowing your purpose, nobody can help you see it like you can see it. Alright? And that's not to say that it couldn't be a great impact, a great influence. It's always going to be that. You're going to come across some beautiful people with beautiful spirits, beautiful thoughts, beautiful minds, beautiful ideas, just for you. Tailor-made. I'm talking about fit for you. But until you embrace it like it's yours with a mindset of ownership, you will never be able to bring it forth to the full capacity of that which it could be. That's why it's important for you to know your purpose, for you to seek it out. Again, purpose don't mean you got all the details. Purpose, you sit down, you listen, you remember. I always bring this up. I know a man with wisdom, and having oversight, insight, hindsight, and foresight to a situation grants that person a greater paradigm in life, because it teaches you how to move in situations. Because you can look back like, man, okay, I remember from this situation this happened. That teaches me that this possibly in the future could happen like this. When I look at it from this overview, it look a little different. Okay, when I look at all the different angles of it from the top, I can see everything. Then you got insight where you looking in yourself like, okay, where do I struggle? What makes me feel this lack of confidence in myself? Finally, you gotta find this stuff, bro. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? This particular thing bothers me. This particular thing makes me feel insecure. This particular thing takes my confidence. This particular thing makes my thought go down. These particular things make me feel happy. These particular things make me feel ambitious. These are the things I feel weak at. These are the things I feel strong at. You ain't gotta always have somebody tell you. You gotta know yourself sometime. I ain't even gonna say sometime. Bro, you gotta know yourself. You should know you better than anybody. But that's the problem with society. Society has taught us to not know ourselves. So how you gonna know your enemy if you don't know yourself? Because if you know yourself, you will find that one of the greater companies to your enemy is you. Because you help fuel what the enemy can use to bring you down. You help fuel that. I promise you, every time I'm out here and I start speaking, the Most High had told me that I was in a season of water. Just be water. Second letter of my name is the Hebrew character Mem. This water just started flowing to me. But it's like, you can't get in your flow state unless you first sit yourself down and find your own weaknesses. Thinking the areas that you think you're incapable, the areas that you think you're capable. I came up on here, man, just to give you something, bro. You matter. You feel me? You matter. And you gotta believe that. You gotta put that in your mind, put that in your heart, and you gotta believe that. Don't let nobody tell you you don't matter. You matter. If you ain't matter, you wouldn't have been born. Don't be the reason that a written out purpose wasn't able to be birthed because you just chose not to do it. Alright? Salute to y'all. Tap in with me. Did them crown thing.